The Les Mis Heartache. Hi.
I brought some cheat sheets. So
Fantastic. Do you want a music stand for them?
I can put them on a chair.
Yeah, you can put them on this chair. Great.
Just close enough.
Fair enough. There you go. Just if you need them.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you like a little background of my high school career because I feel like it kind of explains like how I got so delusional partially through high school. So freshman year, we do 2 musicals a year, one in the spring and one in the fall. And I'm cast in the What Comes After, spring. And I can cast in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which was like a musical that I think my teacher wrote, playing the starring role of Augustus Gloop. Not Mrs. Gloop, but like the little German boy. And I did it like, oh yeah, I'm a boy, yeah. And my theater teacher was like notoriously really tough, like tough love. Although I think it was good for me, but I remember like she kept saying like, oh, we'll get you some padding. And then it was like the day before the show, and I was like, are we ever gonna get the padding you were talking about? And she was like, oh, you're not wearing it? Is that it? I was like, okay. So it's like all of high school was like, yes, no. So sophomore year, I made history when I was the first sophomore girl in 16 years to make show choir. Yeah. Which was like a really big deal in Ohio, like so many sunbursts and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm a star. Like, oh my God, I'm gonna like, and I was famous. Like people were like, you're the sophomore? Wow, okay. And so the fall musical was a chorus line. And I should also say that like I've pretty much looked like exactly the same as I do now since I was like 14. So I came into high school like looking like this, but like I wasn't allowed to wear makeup till I turned 16. So I looked like a little albino. So I was a sophomore, fall musical, chorus line. I booked the role of Maggie. Yeah, which was like very exciting. I was not a very good dancer. But little did I know that like while I was trying to get in the zone of in the ballet, I apparently was like going like this with my hands and staring at the lights. Like, everything was beautiful in the ballet. And they called me Little Miss Glassy Eyes. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get really good. I'm going to show them. So end of sophomore year. Oh, no, I missed one. Oh, end of freshman year was Pippin. And I was chosen to be a Visigoth soldier, which I thought was like a really like special part for a freshman. And then I wore like a hairy suit and like in the back, like in poses. Yeah. So things are going okay. And it's the end of sophomore year, but like I was like, oh, chorus line was like the beginning, and now like this is the big musical of sophomore year, and they announced West Side Story. And I'm like, oh my God, I love this, and like I'm the best soprano in this school, so like, hello, obviously Maria, right? I should also mention there were like 2 black people in my high school and like a lot of Jews. So yeah, we got all the Jewish holidays off. It was amazing. I went to like so many bar and bat mitzvahs. So I was like ready, and I went to the auditions and I got called back, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna get this. And then the cast list went up, and I was Consuela, the blonde Puerto Rican. And I was like, okay, this is a disappointment. But the theater teacher would let you come to her and be like, hey, is there anything I can do? Or like, do you have any feedback? And so I was like, Miss Knotts, I really don't get it. Like, I've really worked hard for you, and, you know, I'm the best soprano in this school, so, like, who's gonna do it? Judy Jarnicki? I don't think so. Yeah, yeah. She was like, so Miss Knotts was like, well, I don't know how to tell you this, but, like, Maria's, like, a skinny, Hispanic, like, dark-haired girl. And I was like, I'm 16, she's 16, So I had a lot of trouble understanding it, but I did, play the role of Consuela with like a lot of conviction, backing up Judy. But now I'm gonna get to do a little Maria for you because I'm pretty sure it's a role that I like probably missed by the time I was 10. So this is it. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity any girl who isn't me tonight. I feel charming, oh so charming. It's alarming how charming I feel, and so pretty that I hardly can believe I'm real. See the pretty girl in that mirror there. Who can that attractive girl be? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty me. I feel stunning and entrancing, feel like running and dancing for joy, for I'm moved by a pretty, wonderful boy.
Keep away from her, send for Gino. This is not the Mario we know.
Modest and pure,
polite and refined, well-bred and mature and out of her mind.
Judy.
Miss America, speech, speech, speech.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty, that the city should give me its key. A committee should be organized to honor me. I feel sunny, I feel fizzy and funny and fine, and so pretty, Miss America should just resign. See the pretty girl in that mirror there. Who can that attractive girl be? With such a pretty dress, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty me. I feel stunning and entrancing, feel like running and dancing for joy, for I'm moved by a pretty, wonderful boy.
Oh, this makes me very, very happy. Right, you're in the zone. I'm gonna let you keep doing your thing. Keep going. Because you got a whole thing. Just keep going.
That will be the only time I ever sing Maria, I think, so thank you for that. Okay, so we're back in high school, and it's junior year, and I play Hetty LaRue in How to Succeed, because I had, like, the biggest boobs in school, which is, like, how the casting worked, you know. And I played, is it junior year or senior year? I don't know. So the musical is announced, and it's Into the Woods. And I am really excited because I always wanted to be the baker's wife. And, of course, the cast list goes up. I'm not the baker's wife. I'm the witch. And I'm horribly disappointed. Yeah. Like, looking back, I'm like, what? But, like, at the time, I was like, are you kidding me? The witch? Like, what a horrible part. And I remember my mom being like, we watched that movie. I don't think that was a bad part. But, like, I was very upset. Like, I think delusional. So the other problem was I was at the time receiving some classical training from a voice teacher, and who would like want me to talk like this all the time, and I could only do like really pure vowels. So when I was trying to learn the witch's music, I was like, "Princes who wait there in the world, it's true," and they would be like, "No, you need to like that vowel is too tight, like true, like so ooh." So I was like, "Princes, yes, but wolves and humans, tow, and it became like my signature thing, but like not in a good way. Like, yeah, that's like tarot, and everyone would be like, "We're doing your thing." Yeah, I'm like, oh God. Yeah, so, and I will say, I don't know where everyone's from. I'm from Ohio, but we brought this show to the International Thespian Festival in Lincoln, Nebraska. Yeah, we took a bus from Cincinnati to Lincoln, Nebraska, and we had like tried to get on the main stage and like tried to get on the second stage and like the third stage and then like, and we ended up like in the 11th stage, which was like a classroom. So like literally just like books and desks that they had just like shoved to the side. And then we're like, oh, okay, cool. And like one time Cinderella, who was admittedly kind of a drama queen, she like was running around to fall and she literally like tripped over a desk and fell, so her skirt landed over her head and her leopard print underwear showed, which was like obviously a cry for attention. Katie Allen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're friends on Facebook, so yeah, hopefully she doesn't see this. I I swear, we were good friends. So I'm gonna give you a little Baker's Wife because I was so mad about being the witch and that I've like blocked out all those songs. I don't even remember them. They were too painful to sing. Yeah. What was that? Was that me? Was that him? Did a prince really kiss me? And kiss me? And kiss me? And did I kiss him back? Was that wrong? Am I mad? Is that all? Does he miss me? Was he suddenly getting bored with me? Wake up, stop dreaming, stop prancing about the woods. It's not beseeming, what is it about the woods? Back to life, back to sense, back to child, back to husband, no one lives in the woods. There are vows, there are ties, there are needs, there are standards, there are shouldn'ts and shoulds. Why not both instead? There's the answer if you're clever. Have a child for warmth, and a baker for bread, and a prince for whatever. Never, it's these woods. Face the facts, join the group, stop the giant, just get out of these woods. Was that him? Yes, it was. Was that me? No, it wasn't, just a trick of the woods. Just a moment, one peculiar passing moment. Must it all be either less or more, either plain or grand? Is it always or is it never? And that's what woods are for these moments in the woods. What if life were only moments, even now and then a bad one? But if life were only moments, then you'd never know you had one. First a witch, then a child, then a prince, then a moment who can live in the woods. And to get what you wish only just for a moment, these are dangerous woods. Let the moment go. Don't forget it for a moment, though. Just remembering you've had an and when you're back to or makes the or mean more than it did before. Now I understand, and it's time to leave the woods.
Woo! Beth Kirkpatrick. Here's what I know. I know that none of us will ever be the same, and we will never forget the name Judy Jericke.
Judy Jernicke.
Jernicke?
Yeah, Jarnicke.
Jornicke.
Yeah.
Also, I think that you and I would have been very best friends in high school.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, I think that's pretty clear.
Yeah.
Actually, most of us in the room would probably be best friends in high school, right? We would have been an unstoppable force of faggotry or something. Okay, so I need you to help me with just a couple, right? For real. I need you to help me with a couple things. Let's first off bring Matthew and Spencer